So this video is for Peugeot THP engine users or any other Peugeot engine user that has this kind of engine oil dipstick design. Now, if yours is like this, you probably must have experienced difficulty in checking your oil level, engine oil level via the mechanical or the manual engine oil dipstick in the engine bay. So when you pull it out, you can't really see the level of oil on the dipstick, so it can be very challenging to do it. So most people rely in this case on the electronic gauge to know if to know when their oil level has dropped below the normal level or minimum, which can be very tricky or dangerous if you have to rely on the electronic gauge, because the time it may tell you that your oil level is too low for the engine, for the safety of the engine. It could be where you might not be able to top up. Maybe you won't be able to buy find the recommended oil, may not even be any oil around there, maybe at night or so it could be actually very bad if you have to rely on the electronic, because the electronic gauge will only show you oil level okay or something like that. Then any other thing to show you beyond that is oil level too low, danger warning sign. So in that case, it's very bad to start and run the engine. So I always am the advocate of using the engine oil dipstick. Go to the engine, pull it out, check, and once in a while, so at least you don't need to wait for it to get to the minimum. Now for this particular one, you do it and you'll be very confusing, because it won't really show you, or you won't be able to see the oil on the dipstick to know where exactly the oil level is. So the only time you may be able to tell the difference between where the oil is or not is if when the oil has darkened. But if it's still fresh and still looking the oil, normal oil color, transparent, you probably honestly won't be able to tell from the dipstick. Everything will just look the same, like metallic color, so you won't know where the oil level is. So in that case, it can be discouraging to be bothering yourself to pull it out. Like I said, THP engine users will be having this challenge. Likewise, any other Peugeot, I can't think of any other Peugeot engine that has this. I can't remember now, but like I said, at least you are looking at it on the picture right now in this video, so you know if yours is like this. So how do you now do it, since it's still better and safer to check via the engine oil dipstick? See, this is what I do. I'll look for a piece of paper or a tissue or something similar, pull out the engine oil dipstick, what you are looking at in the picture, clean off the bottom part of it, the one that goes inside the engine straight to the oil pan. I probably may not use that same oil piece of paper, just use something else, even if it's piece of paper, but keep one for what I'm going to explain. So you clean up the oil, wipe it off very well. Now put back the dipstick. Remember, there's a way you put the dipstick. Don't just hold it at the tip and slot it back in. It will damage. You have to use your second hand and hold it somewhere in the middle of the stick as you are pushing it in. So maybe one day I'll do a video on how to do it. So you push it back in, let it get in properly to the end, then pull it out again. Now when you pull it out, just like you are looking at on this image, now place that bottom. You see the look at how it is. You place it on a piece of paper, tissue, or whatever. Yeah, personally, just go for a piece of paper. It's better that way. Tissue, so just look for piece of paper, white piece of paper, colored. So you drop it on it, paste it on it, then um you now remove it. You could see how I dropped it. You don't have to turn it the way that the oil on this thing will start dropping down, down on the stick. So you press it, remove it. There it will show you, even without removing it, by the time you drop it there and turn it round, you will see the mark where the oil is. Of course, you could see the maximum mark and the minimum mark on the dipstick. So it will show you where it is. Is it too low or too high, or maximum, or is it over the maximum gauge or level? So all this is better and easier to be done on a piece of paper. Let it be a white color. It make it easier to have identification, just to see where it is. Trying to look at it with your naked eyes on the stick. I call it stick. It's not actually, it's metal, but it's just the name, dipstick. So it's going to, I don't know who will be able to do that. I don't know how good your eyes is. You won't be able to see where the oil level is on that dipstick until you do something like this. Place it on a piece of, don't do it when you pull it out the first time. Don't bother, wipe it out. Put back the dipstick firmly, let it touch, get to the end, pull it out again, and then drop it on the dipstick. You will see it from the mark which will show on the paper. You will know truly where it is. I'm not saying disregard the electronic one, no, but I'm saying don't wait till the electronic one it comes up to tell you need to top up, because at that time it might be very dangerous for the engine. So it's better you monitor it from the manual or mechanical gauge, which is the dipstick in the engine bay. So I think that's all for this video. Like I said, I'll probably do a video on how to remove and put back the oil dipstick.